Jeannie Mai continues to embarrass herself. Ever since this divorce with Jeezy, more has came to surface. Let's get to it.
I was servicing my man. I was taking care of him. And I had, you know, when you get it right, you want to be a visual too. Check this out. So you got the arch down, you got the legs, you know, you got... Yes.
Make sure your wrists and elbows are in line.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we know.
You want to just, when he looks out, he just sees like mountain range of like, life, right? And all of a sudden, I guess I was just like too into it and giving it too hard. And I heard a... And it was so silent, God. I had no song. I had no sound spa.
It was just farts.
The air conditioning wasn't even on. I tried to cough and another one came out. I said, babe, I know you heard that, didn't you?
Okay.
And he just went, baby, just keep going. Just keep going.
Jeannie really wants attention. Jeannie really wants to be famous. She don't care how she get there. And the thing is about her is that we didn't know a lot about her until this recently divorce. Before that, we thought that she was a typical wannabe traditional woman. And the reason why I say that is because, like, let's just be honest, guys, we don't watch The Real. This is stuff that women are watching. Men do not watch The Real whatsoever. So a lot of these situations what we've seen about Jeannie, we did not know. The situations with her ex-husband where she called him a Mitch, we did not know that she had called him a Mitch. We did not know that she said those things about Jeezy and what was going on in the household. Same way we didn't know anything about this video right here that we just got done watching. Jeannie is one of those girls that caught the celebrity bug, and she ended up with a man, Jeezy, who was looking to get away from that bug, and he was looking for more of a real life to live, a more settled life, place of happiness, because he grew up in such a rough life, which is what he said in interviews.
Integrity, bro, like at the end of the day.
But for me, dark meat on the side, white keeps me mean and lean, you know? Married each other out of pure love. Like, he likes white women, blonde hair, blue eyes.
And you like black rappers.
I like a good brother. I do. I think they're cute. Yeah.
So guys, thank you for my daddy and his work to help people believe in themselves, just like he teaches me.
Really honest. Knowing what I know now about who I married, I wouldn't have married him.
It was the best outcome it could possibly be.
Now, with their situation, what he's not understanding is that she was living in a theme. He was blinded by the fact that she was living in a theme because he was thinking on the same complexity as who? Passport bros. That's where you're looking at her as just being a interracial dating. She's relatable to women who are submissive. She's relatable to women who want to be in a relationship. She's relatable to the third world countries that men can easily grab up. So Jeezy was looking at it from that standpoint.
Men, and I'm sure many of you can agree, don't typically rush to file for divorce. It's not a move they make lightly. Something significant must have occurred, something that changed Jeezy's perspective so drastically that he's now decided to part ways. Now, I gotta say, I saw it coming the whole time. When your relationship is predicated on proclaiming your love through social media posts, it's always destined to fail. Yes, they were such a cute couple, and they just had a baby. But seriously, folks, it always looked like it was just for show. Couples who stay together the longest usually don't affirm their love by showing the world how perfect they are together. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Just 9 days ago, Jeannie Mai was all over Instagram, posting about Jeezy like everything was roses and sunshine. She's supporting him at his concert, praising his New York Times best-selling book, and even posting a heartwarming video of her and their daughter thanking God for Jeezy's success. I mean, it was all rainbows and unicorns in her posts. But fast forward 9 days, and boom, divorce papers are filed. It's like a plot twist in a reality TV show.
Maybe all of this, I want to be a wife, have a kid stuff, she's serious. But what he's not realizing is she's doing the same thing as the Rihannas. She's doing the same thing as the Kardashians. She did the same thing as what are the whatever, a lot of them out here doing this. What are they doing? They're having clout babies. And that's what you see in Krishan Rock, which is another woman. They're having clout babies because they're getting the attention of the women out there who want to be in their boat. One thing about celebrities, they always get in relationships. And the reason why they get in relationships is because those thirsty for a relationship but can't have a relationship love to watch the storyline. All right, so as people watch these celebrities get into relationships, they become more famous. And while they're in relationships, they're doing a lot of traveling. They may have some kids. They may do other shock value where they sing hugging and kissing in restaurants. It keeps them on the scene. But one thing that you're going to notice, that love is always short-lived. And the reason why it's short-lived is because natural chemistry has to take over. And I tell you guys a lot of times, true love is earned after the sex dies out. You would not know if someone loves you until the sex actually dies out. What happened with Jeannie? She played the best role that she can play the first 3 years her and Jeezy were dating. Why? Because he wasn't captured yet. Women still wanted him. He's still rich. He's settled. He's Jeezy. He already got a name. But Jeezy wasn't even trying to get married to her yet. So for 3 years, she convinced him that all I want to do is be a mom. But Jeezy said, hey, you've been with the other guy for 10 years. And you didn't want to have any kids with her. And then hey, but we're together and I feel different about you. I feel like I wasn't with him. The reason why she didn't want to have a kid with the other guy, truthfully, is because a lot of women don't like having kids with simps because they have to deal with them for the rest of their life. And some girls will be like, all right, I enjoy the relationship, but I don't want to deal with him for the rest of my life. When she came across Jeezy, that relationship was already dead and stale for 10 years. So what Jeezy is looking at, Jeezy is saying, damn, before I married her, she was playing the right roles. She placed me on a pedestal, had me convinced that she wanted to be a wife. And then the moment he got her, had the kid, the theme was over with. Now she switched. That's how come he's saying, I don't even want to reconcile with her due to the simple fact she has already switched over and became a different woman. She's showing me that truthfully, it's all an act. That's what Kanye learned about Kim. That's what Travis Scott learned about the other sisters. That's why these celebrity relationships don't last. It's because it's all part of their branding to keep them famous forever, because you could pull a storyline out at any given time. With her having a kid with Jeezy, they can build so many things off of that. Like they got the divorce theme going, the same way that they had the marriage thing going, the same way they had, oh, look at the perfect family on Instagram going. Now you got the divorce. Now you got who she's dating now after the divorce, who he's dating now after divorce. Now the child grows up. Oh, look at Jeannie and Jeezy's baby. Now the baby starts to become a thing. You see how the people behind the scene coach these celebrities, women into this lifestyle. Now look at Kim Kardashian. She has all those kids, done dated so many guys since she divorced Kanye, and Kanye's out here living on some espionage with some porn star that he don't went on and married. Well, she ain't a porn star yet, but he's turning her into one. So you have to understand, when they catch the bug, they can't get out of it, because the attention not only is self-fulfilling, but it pays a lot of money for people to be spectators and critics of your life. That's what you have to learn when you're in the social life. I had to learn that early in the game. I learned it extremely early in the game, that people watch me to fail more than they watch me to lift me up. But if I have a storyline, they watch more. The problem is, it's easy for women to fall into these situations because women normally live in themes anyways. And that's how I feel about the Jeannie Mai situation. Let's see if she has anything else. Hold on. Oh, we got another one on her.
Tell the floor from the ceiling. I couldn't tell the floor from the ceiling. I remember my legs went in directions I never knew before. Oh my. It was a good time. And he offered me a toothpick after. What does that even mean? Because he was so G. He just always had a toothpick between his teeth.
Man. Said Jeannie talking about how she had sex with a broke dude at his grandma's house. Let me tell you something, man. This girl, when women reach a point where they don't care what you think about them and they just saying anything for attention and they think it's all cute, they are officially for the streets. When women become officially for the streets, they don't care about their image. And the reason why in Hollywood a lot of people get like this, I'm gonna be honest with you because I walked away from Hollywood. You guys know this. The reason why a lot of people are like this is because behind the scenes, everybody's worse. Everybody's worse. When I tell you there are beautiful girls lined up just to be called to come over and suck everybody off in the hotel room, they're there. Hollywood behind the scenes, these executives and these producers, they're not afraid to tell celebrities, listen here, we can make anything happen to you. We're the reason you're famous. We put into your marketing. So you better get on Instagram and do some stupid shit and make sure the views are coming in and we'll keep the paychecks going to you. You just keep giving us what we want. That's what happens with celebrities. That's why being famous is a cutthroat world because the reward is so fulfilling. When you know the potential of what you can make just by maybe saying some stupid shit to get shock value, people continue to do it. I'm sorry, but some people are going to say, oh, my image will be bad for a week, but we can make 10 million off of this. Okay, the 10 million is going to be worth more because whenever they feel insecure, they'll just fall back and wait for someone else to take the spotlight. That's what you see happening in Hollywood. These are orchestrated situations, and I really feel like Jeezy did not want to be part of the game plan anymore. That's why he bowed out and left. And now Jeannie has put herself on a spotlight to where I think she's pretty much letting the elites know, I'm ready to be famous for life. What do you want me to do? So they may just call her up and say, hey, we need you to jump into another relationship and then talk about how bad Jeezy was. We need you to go date this guy and then we need to do this. What do you think they did with Kim Kardashian and Pete? They said, hey, we got this goofy ass comedian over here, get in a relationship with him, and then we could start building off of that, keep people watching. That's what's happening. They make so much money that the celebrities have to go along with it. I think Jeannie is at that point where she's just at that age where it's like, I got to go all in or not. And I think Jeezy is just not with it. That's what I honestly feel.